gotta believe.
Hello folks, she's a cool one in Saskatchewan today. Feels like fall. That means the Labor Day Classic coming to Mosaic Stadium on Sunday. Oh boy, what can I say? This is when gotta shit or get off the pot. This game here, break this losing streak. I'd hate to say this is the game that's gonna define if we make the playoffs or not. I know it's a bit early, but it's a big turning point right now. It's the latter half of the season. We're into the second half, and couldn't be any closer in the West if you had to draw it up. You know, we're only that 1 point ahead of the Bombers, and Calgary's coming, the Elks are coming, BC's there. You know, a couple of losses in these back-to-backs to Winnipeg, it could spell disaster for the Saskatchewan Roughriders or the Winnipeg Blue Bombers, both in the same situation. You know, could be the first year that the East gets the crossover. I can't remember them ever getting the crossover playoff spot, but could easily be the first year that happens. You know, West doesn't have as good a record as the East, some Eastern teams, and just could happen. At this game here, it's a coin toss. I would think probably the biggest thing we have to do against the Bombers is stop Oliveira and stop the run. He's the leading rusher, I believe, in the CFL. And not only that, they've got the 1-2 combination with Augustine too. You know, Oliveira gets tired. Augustine is no slouch either. And Bombers, they get that Wolotarski back. You know, they got a good receiving core with Lawler. And that Wilson, I think he's one of their top receivers, top yardage guy. You got Lawler, Wolotarski, and Dembski, Dancing Dembski. So, but I think the main thing is keep Zach in the pocket and stop that bloody run. You know, the Riders have been good stopping the run, and they just have to continue doing that, and not let any of these big plays downfield. The big play downfield's been killing us all season. You know, this bend don't break defense is fine, and but there's a point where you have to get more 2 and outs. You know, that's the one advantage I think we got over the Bombers, is we scored a few more points, not many, but, and plus the red zone, we're a little better in the red zone. I think Winnipeg's probably the worst at getting in the end zone and points scored. But their defense, they got a good defense too, and it's really been playing well. And I think they're only missing that one DB, Hallett. I think the rest are, like, I think Big Hill, I think he'll probably come back. Plus I imagine I haven't heard about Bryant on the offensive line for Winnipeg. Don't know if he's coming back. I'll probably make a video for sure once I hear the starting players in the game. That doesn't come out till Saturday. And Winnipeg, you gotta hunt theirs down. They don't put it up on their site. I don't even think they got last week's up there yet. They put it in a different section. I think what might come down to actually is, you know, I hate to say it, but our 3rd and 1 plays and success rate is, you know, terrible. And they've got Strevler, and he seems to get that 1 yard when they need it. And it's a big advantage on their side of the ball. You know, we just don't seem to have any plan for getting that ball in over, getting 1 bloody yard. Ride! Ride! Hey, Ride! Did you find a squirrel? Ride, is there one? Hey, squirrels! Oh yeah, you got one. No, you don't. He loves getting out here walking. Yeah, that, I hope it doesn't come down to that, not making that 1 yard when we need it. But it's, football's a game of inches, and we seem to not be able to make that inch when we need it. Yeah, and I don't even know yet what our offensive line's going to look like, who they've decided to play at right tackle. It's been a toss-up and changing around all the time. And it looks like we won't have no AJ Ouellette. He might become my disappointment of the season. Maybe he can turn it around here if he can get healthy. I don't know about that though. It's looking more and more like he needs surgery or something. I don't know. It's just strange with him. You know, Winnipeg's got that Oliveira. He's a damn good runner, and I still say that's the key to the game. Stop that run, force Zach to get the ball downfield, and he's been, this year, been tossing up a regular amount of interceptions, and he managed to pull it out last game after he played terrible the first part, and managed to squeeze out a win in the last drive of the game. And I just hope it doesn't come down to that. I'd like to finally be in control of a bloody game. We just haven't been able to do that. I'll come back to you here in a second here. They got the trains going again. They were quiet for a while with a strike pending, but they're going strong here again. Oh, Ride's got another squirrel. Oh, Ride, you're a hunter. Hey, found another one? Ride, you find another squirrel? Huh? No, he said. Okay, I'll get back to you in a bit. Okay, where was I till that train rudely interrupted? This game, yeah, well, it's, the checkpoints are pretty equal, for and against, you know. In the special teams, I think we got a little better running back, kick returner, Alfred. Hopefully he can light the crowd up with some big returns. And our punter, I think Korshak's got the edge there, but in field goals, I don't know. I think they might have the edge at Castillo, or he's hoofed a couple 60-yarders, and the record of both these teams getting in the end zone, field goals could be the key. Hopefully Lawler has another good game like he did last game. He bounced back, but as far as kicking them a long ways, that Castillo has got us on the edge there. Yeah, I hate to say it again, this is a big turning point in the season. You know, the Riders on a long losing streak, 5 games without a win. Bombers, a lot better record in the last 5, coming on strong. And like I said, you keep losing, that locker room the light at the end of the tunnel gets dimmer and dimmer and dimmer. And you know, if we don't show up to play in this game, that light might be just a flicker. As far as defense, I think we've got the edge. Winnipeg's been coming on big time though, and I think we can turn that ball over a few times. You know, that's one thing Harris is fairly good at, protecting the ball. Except again, of course, last game, if he comes out like he did last game, you can forget this game. He needs to come out big time, play well. I don't know where that cut out. Battery went dead. I think I was talking about Harris. He has to come out and have a spectacular game again. Get those fans at Mosaic behind him. You know, like sold out crowd. And that might be the deciding factor, folks. Is make tons of noise when old Kalaris Zaki boy has got the ball. And maybe we can get a few illegal procedures and offsides. Winnipeg there, always pushing the limit for those receivers in motion. They're one of the teams that I always say, holy Christ, they look like there's a mile offside. You know, we talked about that before. They don't seem to call that very close. That's about it for now. I don't know, just what's happening in the league, I guess, with that Rorik and Betts with BC. My God. I don't know, how can they be under the cap? There is no way in hell they can be underneath the cap. Even with Rorik, he put him over the cap as far as I'm concerned. I don't know how it works. I'm sure something will come out on it, but they got these promotional money or whatever, you know. But Betts, I think they're paying him $175K for 7 games. That's basically the highest paid lineman in the league, you know, overall per game. And Rorik, you know, man, I don't know how they're gonna work it. Like his contract 700, 800K next season, 700 plus, I think. You know, I just don't know how this works. There's no way they weren't right up against the cap to begin with. You know, they got so many other players that are paying big money. And Adams, not like last season, he isn't playing for peanuts. He was playing for peanuts last season. And he got a new contract too, so there's no way in hell they can keep him. Maybe they're just gonna keep him on that 6th game and just ride that out. Otherwise, I don't know. It's got me fooled. Anybody know how the hell that worked? Put it in the comments down below. Sure the hell like to know how they can get away with that. You know, big deal. I think there's just draft picks involved or something. If they don't, they're overs and some fines. But the guy that owns the BC Lions, he's got lots of cash. He's not cash strapped, that's for sure. As far as the other games, I'm taking the Elks over Calgary, and my upset game is Hamilton against Toronto. I think, you know, that's be an upset, but I need to bet upsets because I'm so far behind in my pool. I'm a poor picker of games. I pick too much with my heart, and the Riders have really been letting me down. Of course, I'm taking the Riders, and I'm still tossing it up between Ottawa and BC. You know, I got BC, but I think I might change it over to Ottawa. they're the most up and coming team in the CFL as far as I'm concerned. Them and the Elks. Come on, Rod. Well, that's about it. Till later here, I want to see if there's any surprises when the lineups come out. I don't expect too many. Maybe our O-line might be a surprise. But this one here, hate to say it again, but this is the one that could define the season. And we need to get the wins going, or the Riders are going to be looking outside the playoffs real quick. And that's how big this game is, and the fact that both teams are in the same boat. So all the participants know what's up for stake, and I expect this one to be a hard-hitting, big-time fought game, and we'll see who wins the battle of the trenches. You know, it'll be a battle. I'd just like, before I cut her out, thank everybody for watching my videos again. Closing in on 600 subscribers, unbelievable. It's humbling, and really appreciate everybody that's hit that subscribe button. And also, I really enjoy all the comments. That's the main reason I do the vlog, is for the comments. The more information I can get and absorb, the happier I am. And a lot of people are knowledgeable and leave some really great comments, and enjoy them. Anyway, till next time, we'll talk to you, and hopefully we're doing the dance, happy dance. Anyway, till next time, go Riders, go.